All right, here we go. I'm going to make a bold prediction, but you guys stick around for it, okay? Because this market is about to go like that. So get ready, okay? So here we go. Market update time, as usual. Check all the numbers down below, all that stuff you need to do. And if you're watching this on social media, again, go to the description, click on the link, and then you can see all the numbers I'm talking about, okay? So let's start with the first thing. Rates. Rates have bumped up a little bit. Why is that? Well, we talked about this before, how the lenders start baking things in ahead of time. Well, they had those rates down at 5.99 last week. Remember that? So now we're above 6. And I think they're anticipating what's going to be happening here with the Fed here in the next few months. Now I'm starting to hear little birdies told me, I'm not going to say where, but little birdie said they're thinking we may see not just one rate reduction this year, but we may see 2 or 3. And then next year, we may see 3 or 4. If that happens, you're going to wish you bought a house now instead of waiting for next year. Because if the rates start to drop, we start getting in the mid 5s to low 5s, it's definitely going to make a massive impact on the market. We're going to see prices start to go because demand will come back at a higher level than where we're at right now. We do have a lot of inventory right now. If you look at it, the inventory is definitely creeping back in there, but we are still seeing a lot of units go off the market, especially here in Southern California. They're definitely being sold a little faster than they were maybe a month ago. But this again is that summer surge here going into August, and we're right in the middle of it. So my prediction, I don't want to spend too much time today, but my prediction, here it comes. Are you ready for it? We are going to see those rate drops, and when we do, like I said, we're definitely going to see more activity in the market. I think we're going to have a similar fall to how we had it last year when they made that big drop just before the election, and then suddenly we had 2 or 3 months of pretty busy times for the real estate market, and then it fell off after that. So that may extend our season a little bit, but if they come back at the first of the year and do some price reductions again or drop those rates again, we're definitely going to see a lot of momentum going into the second quarter of next year and then going into the summer as well. So we could see a ton of activity. And why was I saying at the beginning you're going to wish you had bought a house now instead of waiting? Well, get that house now at the rates we're at now, which we're in the low 6s. Get the house now, and then next year, if the rates do take all these hits over the next 6 to 9 months or so, if they do that, then you can refi at that time, but you'll have built up more equity because the prices will be going up just in time for the mid to end of spring surge. So start looking. If you see something you like, grab it, because there's going to be opportunity next year, I think, for you to refi and definitely take advantage of that equity. I think equity is going to be going up, not like it was in 2020, 2021, but I think it's definitely going to have a surge, and so you'll have more money in the bank there to when you want to do that refi as well. Okay, go ahead, play this next year, like mid-spring. Let me know if I was wrong. That's all I can say, but that's my prediction. So keep an eye on those rates. I think we're going to see the Fed start doing some things. I mean, the markets are kind of going crazy right now. I think 2 of the 3 indices hit all-time highs. I think the Dow was off by like 100 points or something like that from being at all-time high. So the economy is kind of roaring right now. So we'll see what kind of happens, of course, based on certain numbers. Okay, I'm not an economist, but I'm just saying what I see. Okay, but let's keep an eye on those numbers. Let's keep an eye on those rates and see what happens here in the next few months. But I think this is about to be a big push in the housing market. So buckle up. Anything else you need is down below. Check all the numbers. As always, I got to go. Agent B here to help. I'll see you.